What is IPCC? IPCC, it is the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, a body of United Nations for assessing the science related to climate change. The IPCC provides regular assessments of the scientific basis of climate change, its impacts and future risks, and options for adaptation and mitigation. IPCC was created in 1988 by the World Meteorological Organization and the United Nations Environment Programme (UNEP). The objective of the IPCC is to provide governments at all levels with scientific information that they can use to develop scientific policies. IPCC reports are also a key input into international climate change negotiations. The IPCC is an organization of governments that are members of the United Nations or World Meteorological Organization. The IPCC currently has 195 members and thousands of people from all over the world contribute to the work of the IPCC. For the assessment reports, experts volunteer their time as IPCC authors to assess the thousands of scientific literature to provide a comprehensive summary of what is known about the drivers of climate change, its impacts and future risks, and how adaptation and mitigation can reduce those risks. An open and transparent review by experts and governments around the world is an essential part of the IPCC process to ensure an objective and complete assessment and to reflect a diverse range of views and expertise through its assessments. The IPCC identifies the strength of scientific agreement in different areas and indicates where further research is needed. The IPCC does not conduct its own research. Working groups and task force. The IPCC is divided into 3 working groups and a task force. Working Group 1 deals with the physical science basis of climate change. Working Group 2 with climate change impacts, adaptation and vulnerability. Working Group 3 with mitigation of climate change. The main objective of the task force on national greenhouse gas inventories is to develop and refine a methodology for the calculation and reporting of national greenhouse gas emissions and removals. Alongside the working group and the task force, other task groups may be established by the panel for a set time period to consider a specific topic or question. One example is the decision at the 47th session of the IPCC in Paris in March 2018 is to establish a task group to improve gender balance and address gender related issues within the IPCC. IPCC produces special and methodology reports. Methodology report on short-lived climate forcers, global warming of 1.5 degrees centigrade, climate change and land, 2019 refinement to the 2006 IPCC guidelines for national greenhouse gas inventories, the ocean and cryosphere in a changing climate. These are the various special and methodology reports done by IPCC. IPCC is releasing the 6th assessment reports. As part of this, there are 3 working groups working. In the year 2021, in the month of August, Working Group 1 released the Physical Science Basis report, and in 2022, in the month of February, Working Group 2 released Impacts, Adaptation and Vulnerability report. Working Group 3, Mitigation of Climate Change, as well as there will be a synthesis report incorporating all the aspects of these 3 reports, which will be released in 2022.